Autumn is here, the sunflowers and the barley are ready to harvest. Time we got to move on and got them out then. Hello and welcome along. Yes, autumn is upon us. We've moved forward a couple of days again and we have we've got 4 more fields ready to harvest. I harvested the wheat between the last video and this one. And we've got that baled up as well. And we've got a few bales left to pick up of that. We actually, I'd sold all the bales from the headland on that. We're going to sell the bales from the main part of the field for that today. And I'm going to head round there and show you that field on the way to getting the combine going. We're going to start with field 19 here. This will be a good field for us to start with today. We're going to get Cosplay doing this so that we can get the baler following round. While we take the JCB and go and get those bales there in that field collected up. I'm not too worried about the few bits of straw that were missed baling that up. We've got plenty of bales from there. We made about £6,000 already from that field. And we're now going to try and make some more money from this one. We have more than enough bales. Even if we were continuing on for another year here, we would have more than enough bales at the farm to keep us going. If I can get this combine into this gateway. The gateway's up here. I'm glad I haven't got a bigger combine because the gateways up here are so tight to get into on these fields. It's a little bit ridiculous. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull onto the other farmer's field here, drop our back off, like so. And I've come up here simply because we have so much more maneuverability to get our header onto our combine. If I was continuing on here, I really would want fields 20, 25 and 18. It's a great sort of little farm area around here. That would work very well for us. It's weird that 19 is not part of this. 19 is part of the farm that we bought. And it's not part of this bit. Which is, yeah, as I said, a little bit weird. Now, hopefully this will fit through this gateway. But first, we want to connect up our PTO and our pipes. Head in. Right, we'll unfold our harvester, start it up, put it down, there we go. And the barley is ready to harvest. Again, I'll just come up here a little bit. And this is, oh no. Now I'm so used to going in the field this way first. We're going to get Cosplay to do this. So I actually do want to go straight into the field here. And just go straight along. So what I'm going to do is we're going to cut in a little bit, bring up the Cosplay screen. We want to clear the current course we've got on here. Start a new course, generate field 19. Headlands, we want 3 clockwise headlands passes first. Yep, we do want to do it clockwise. Turn in the corners and generate me a course. There we go. Nearest waypoint, drive course. And it's off. So there we are. So we'll leave that going. And that will be getting our barley in. While we head over here and grab the JCB. And the first thing we want to do today is get these bales that remain on the field collected up. Now I'm looking at our combine, and our combine is already 20% full, which is quite something. So we're going to have to go and do lots of flitting back and forth between these two jobs. In fact, that is incredibly full already. So I'm going to come over here, hook this up, and get this going. Already 36% full. So as I said, we want to go round. We want to get these collected up and get this done. How far round our field is our combine? So our combine is half full and already more than half, not even halfway around the field, I don't think. It should just be passing, yeah, there it is, passing along that way there. So yeah, not bad at all. It's going to be a few minutes of rushed setup here, I think. I'm kind of wondering, part of me's going, oh, can I get our little Massey to cart that, to cart? And I don't think it can. I don't think that would be a wise choice. Now, I'm hugging this here because this is the most awkward gateway that we have. As you can see, you can't get the trailer in here easily. It's just too long, this trailer, for this field. But we are now 82% on the combine. So what we're going to do is go drop this trailer off here. Because we'll know we'll take 3 loads off the combine. We'll head round, get this taken here. It is coming back up this back part of the field now. Fairly short. But the combine has stopped and is waiting for us. So I'm going to go around here. I think we can open this gateway now without fear of catching anything with it. So let's stop here. Open this gate. Get back in here. Yep. So it's at 96% at the moment, the combine. Let's get this back and done. And I wonder, again, I'm wondering if the little Massey can pull that Andersen trailer. I think that's going to be a weight issue overall, is why we can't do that. But basically my plan today is once we get this first barley field finished, we will then send the Massey in there with the baler, copying the course that we've got already. We'll get the other one up the top, and then we'll start collecting behind the Massey. And that's basically it. And once those 2 fields are done, we'll be in a good position to get that sorted and get that collected. If we collect the headlands behind the Massey with this, it's basically all go. We're going to take all 4 fields out today, and we're going to try and do it fairly swiftly. We've got good sun today and next game day. So if I have to do a little bit off camera afterwards, that's fine. I hate this gateway. Can we do it without losing any crop? Yes, we can. There we go. Right, and follow the combine up here. Yeah, we want to make maximum profit from these fields, and the only way we can do that is by getting the bales. Not the best time to sell the bales, but still we will make money from them. And I like that. Look at that. The combine has repositioned so that it recognises on the headlands that we need space. Course play has come a long way. That is just amazing work. That is exactly what a combine would actually do on a field, which just is brilliant. Right, let's try this again. Getting close. And empty it out. Excellent. So that is now being emptied. And once we've done that, once this is emptied out the combine, we'll get round onto the other field and start collecting up some bales. So about halfway through collecting bales on here. So these are the wheat bales from our winter wheat. We've so far got... we've had 24 bales off here already. We're up to another 14 here. I think we're going to be near 70-ish bales off this field. I didn't actually count them when I did it, unfortunately. And there's a little bit of straw left on here. I don't know if it'd be another bale full, but I'm not too worried about it, as I said earlier. All these bales are going for sale. Our combine, though, is already up to 84%. So we're going to fill this trailer and then go and empty our combine. So that what we can then do is go and sell these bales before we come back and then have to go and put the barley in our grain store. If we can get this stuff done today, if we can get the sunflowers and the barley harvested today, then that's going to put us in a really good place, because we're then just left with our 2 fields, our corn and our sugar beet. So that will be our final episode. We'll get to be getting those harvested. At the same time, we're going to be selling off our other crops. So whatever our crops are at that point, whatever their sales setup is, we have a look in seasons quickly. We're looking at having, as I said, sunny day today and next day. We're then getting mid-autumn is going to be wet, which is just when our corn and our sugar beet comes ripe. And then hopefully towards the end, although it is a cooler time, we're looking at drier, which is kind of where we've been the whole way through this series. With this, is this whole idea that that the corn is just not a good time to harvest on here at all. And this is with the base setup. It's slightly disappointing that we've never managed to have the corn setup work properly. Right, so what I'm going to do is put this here, back up our bales, drop this off, and then we can head into our field and get the trailer hooked up and get it unloaded. So round it in here, and just managing this whole thing with this one tractor is yeah, is a little bit tough, but we can do it. We can make it work. There we go. And away we go. Now we haven't hooked up our pipes, so that had our brakes stuck on, but it's done. Right, so I need to get this emptied, and then we'll head down and we'll see how much we're going to get for this pile of straw bales that we've got to get sold. Combine is emptied, and our first set of bales are coming in here to the bale sell point. It's actually our second set of bales off this field, but yeah, that was before we started today. Now this should bring us in, I think, about £6,000 is the amount that we normally get for a set of bales, which is great. I mean, this is already building us back up and getting us going again. There we go. Yep, about 6,500 all in, which is great. So we're looking at making another load of that off here. We are going to be absolutely going to be in the position where I'm confident we can either hire a really big beet harvester to get things going, and to directly sell our sugar beet, which is not a bad idea, or we can actually buy a sugar beet harvester. So I'd like to know your thoughts on that for our final video. Should we go all out, hire a big sugar beet harvester, and run that with a lorry and a trailer, and maybe buy the lorry and the trailer, which was not a bad idea, or should we hire a lorry and a trailer and buy a beet harvester? And that is kind of where we are with this. I think we've got a choice between those two. I think we've got some good choices in trucks as well, if we were to buy one. So yeah, let us know in the comments. Do you think we should have a beet harvester owned on the farm, and a lorry hired, or a lorry owned and a beet harvester hired? Back from selling the bales, and our combine is full again, so we're going to get it emptied out over here. Right, so just top this off. We should have, yeah, this will fill us up. It's going to leave some barley in the combine. The combine we're going to have to go round and clean up afterwards, but in general seems to have done a pretty good job. We're not doing badly to get 20,000 litres off here. We've got I think it was somewhere, how much wheat did we get off our other field? So we got off the winter wheat a grand total of 63,000 litres off there. We're going to get about 30 off here, maybe 30, if we're lucky, 30 off the other. So we might get about 50, 60,000 litres off the off our 2 barley fields, which is great news. And it's all about whether now we can make the most of all of this. And we are in a really great position here. We have no loan, I don't think. We may have borrowed a little bit recently, but we've got negligible loan if we have any loan at all. And it is just, this is all pure profit now. Let's have a quick look. Do we have any loan anymore? I don't think we do. No, we have no loan at all. So this is all pure profit we're getting off here. It's taken us 3 years, but now we have money rolling in. Hopefully in the last video, I'm going to be able to get to finish this yard off. That is what I really ultimately want to do here, is get this yard finished off, get us set up properly. We've got emptied one of those Euro tunnels now, so we can put a new barn in. We are just in a great position coming out of the end of this and moving into the next one. But there we go. So this back in here, our combine is up to 66%. So I'm going to drop the trailer off here and go and get the rest of the bales off the other field there, so that they can be sold. So our combine is nearly finished on this field. We'll empty it out, and then I'm going to whip around the edges quickly and just get this, get the rest of the. Oh, we're not quite far enough over. Get the rest of the crop collected up because there's a little bit left. We're then going to get the little Massey out, get that working on this field, while we head up and get the rest of the barley done. So there we go. That is going to empty. And we are going to jump over here. It's not got much. It didn't have much in it. But what I do want to do is I want to save this course. So save F19 harvest. Perfect. And then we can clear the course off. We can start our combine back up. We'll put in that. Start her up. And then we've got just these patches in the corner. Now if I can keep the straw dropping in the existing lines, like so, then we'll be good, because that means we won't really have any cleanup to do. There's a couple of places where that's not going to be possible, unfortunately, where we're gonna have to go and get them separately later. The biggest example of this is here. So up this top corner, it just left this massive triangle for some odd reason. So we'll just go through and cut this normally and clear this up. And then I'm going to go up to field, I think it's 83, yes. And just get that so that it's doing, so that the combine has started up there on the barley there, and get that going. While we get this field baled and hopefully collected up and sold. So our harvester is away up on field 83, and I've got the little Massey now hooked up to our Class Roland 250 baler here. What we're going to do is bring it up to this corner here and load in the course that we have for harvesting this field. So there, we want to clear the current course that we had on here. We want to come to here. We want to load a course. Field 19 harvest. Yep. There. Drive course on the first waypoint. And away it goes. Yep. So that will do that. We want to jump actually now into this. Drop the trailer off. And just collect off the first few bales that this has. Amazingly, our New Holland Combine Harvester already is about ready to unload. So what I want to do is get the last few bales off here. Or get the last couple of bales onto this trailer. I think we can take up to 6. And then we'll go and unload the harvester. And just keep things flowing nicely. So almost done. Just 2 more bales from the back of this. And now we really have got everything just going and running smoothly. Now it'll be interesting to see how this handles this corner. Because I think the combine, yeah, whips round a lot faster than the tractor does. So as a result, that's why you get all that left straw in the corner. Which that is actually this time not an insignificant amount. But this is the last bale we need. And then we can head off and sell these for another 6,000. And then I'll go and check on the combine. Another 6,600 made from bales. And now we're headed up to field 83 to go and empty the combine. Because it's almost finished its first headland. And just needs to be emptied out. Yeah, going really well. I'm very, very happy with this at the moment. We are in an absolutely brilliant position where we're running smoothly and everything. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to be able to get the sunflowers out today. So I'll have to do them off camera on the next game day because it is already 4 in the afternoon here, and trying to get the 2 more fields out, I just think is going to be impossible. So we'll have to get the corn header and get those out off camera, ready for next time when we can actually have 2 harvesters working at the same time, and therefore be able to do that. I am really, as I said earlier, I'm really intrigued for your thoughts on what harvester we should use for the beet. The big advantage we've got actually from getting a dedicated, you know, hiring a proper sized big beet harvester, apart from the fact that it'll save us some money, is that we'll be able to course play that. So we can probably get using the combine next time. We can course play one or the other, or maybe both. What's our combine doing here? Looks like it's stuck. So we'll stop, try that. Yeah. Nearest waypoint will be good, and then we can just set this going again. So in and down and away. So yeah, this is a busy day. And normally, I think if we were continuing this, we would have had another episode on the wheat and another episode on the sunflowers. But I want to round this off rather nicely at 70 episodes. Leading us into Little Norton next week. So, yeah, we will have to do those 2 off. Well, we've done one of them off the camera. We'll have to do the other off camera as well. Our little Massey is still going strong down here in field 19. I'm looking at the fuel levels on this tractor and the Massey. I'm kind of hoping I've got enough fuel until I tip another load for this tractor. I really want this tractor to make it to collect another load of bales and then tip a load for this. I want to get all of these headland. Partly, I want to get all these headland bales collected up, which we are doing rather nicely. So yeah, we're spending a lot of time in the JCB, running all over the place today. Hence the low fuel level on it, I think. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is, again, disconnect this, head up to our top field, and we can catch up with our combine again. Very, very pleased with the work that little Massey is doing. Looks like the combine made it all the way around the field and then got stuck on the hedge. Now we're actually positioned now where I can stop this And I could get it to finish itself, but what I'd like to do, I think, actually no, I can go and do this myself. But one way to do this, and to make sure that our baler is good, is to do this and get ourselves moving like this. And that works well. However, I have noticed I've gotten stuck the Massey in traffic with my trailer. So I'm going to turn that off, set this off. And yeah, slightly annoyed with myself for that. This has 71% on it. So it's going to need emptying soon. But I'm going to have to leave it up here because, yeah, look at this. Right, so what we want to do is unhook those. We will stop the driver. No, stop driver. Right, we won't clear the course. We'll take all of this off. Interesting that you can disconnect the PTO and the and the cables while it's like that. Yeah, I don't think this Massey could ever pull this. I don't know, actually. That is being fairly effective at this. So we could get this field finished off and use the Massey to go and do that. Except that we're going to go and refuel this first and then bring it back. Right, that's better. That is nicely refueled now. And we can just hook it back up and get it started again on the field. Yes. Yeah. Oh, what is it with me and running out of fuel in my tractors constantly? I do have the increased fuel usage activated. That mod, I think it's much more realistic for me to have to refuel my tractors far more often than I have to repair them. Emptying out our harvester again. We've got nearly another full trailer off here. Not a huge amount of field left. So we're looking at about 45,000 litres of barley, I think, in total. Just trying to get it to top this trailer off. Because, yeah, there's not a whole lot left. It's got 48% in the combine. And if we can just top this trailer off and get this done, then that's going to be good. We've got some more money to make from Bales on the bottom field where the Massey is. I think I'm going to use the Massey to actually take that after the success we just had with it moving the trailer. I think that will be good. But all in all, this has been a fairly successful day. We've got all the barley up. I'm very, very happy about that. We'll have it all baled while the sunflowers get finished or get done, which will be good. We are going to have to, so I will cover this quickly before we can't cover it. Basically, we've got some headers here, I think. So our combine header we've got, if I look in the garage, the combine header that we have in here, that is a, wherever I find it, there it is. So that is a 7.6 meter header. If we go back, we can see here, we can get a 6 meter header, 9 meter header. So it's a 6 to 9. So I think we're going to get this Capello to go on it and use that with it. Will be our best bet. There's nothing really 9 meter, 6 meter. Yeah, you're jumping all over the place. You're jumping to a 9 meter header, which I don't think we can put on this combine safely. And so yeah, it's going to be a 6 meter header that we get on here. Combine is almost finished on the field. In fact, it's going to do. It's missed a few bits, to be honest. Odd shaped field, Courseplay really has trouble with. And it's going to finish at this top point here and not be able. And we're going to have to drive through some of the crop in order to do it. In fact, I think what we'll do, I'm going to put my tractor and trailer over here and get it out of the way, because that has essentially finished, I think. But if we take the combine, just get those last few bits and clear this field up. So stop driver, clear the course off. I didn't want to clear the course off. We hadn't saved it. No. Oh well, that will just be more fun for later. Let's drop this down, get this going. Yeah, the whole point of having a courseplay course on here and running the combine with it was so that the baler could easily come round and get everything. Just means I need to bale it myself, not the end of the world. Especially if I get the combine doing the sunflowers with courseplay. Last little bit. Another 4,000 litres in here, so I am going to have to get this reloaded, but that's all fine. There we go. Nice straight bit to fill that out. Unload this. And that is the barley harvested. Absolutely brilliant. We have over 45,000 litres. We've got 4,000 litres in here. We've already delivered over 21,000 litres. We're going to have, we've got about 20,000 litres, I think, in our tractor at the moment, in our trailer. There we go. That's our grain trailer set up. Let's see how much. So we've got a full trailer. Yeah, we've got a full trailer plus the 3,469 here. All in all, I think that's pretty good. So yeah, I am going to leave this here for today. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.